that's the only file you got.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. It's just MCs. Right. Is everyone ready? No. I negate the thousand round because author resolution applies moral obligation first order and then statements are constrained by context. Our context is the facts of natural diversity is the only standard acceptable to degenerate ethics Smith. Torture behaviors wrong grounds with content that believe it is that there is some future torture based on truth that we're constrained by the deception of the world in which we live. We're constrained by the truth of natural is the scheme of what possible to open the world entirely available. The study of vertical science, natural growth, only future standard reason the object always natural speech. We use vertical science. The only we never comes to any idea what reason is as if we first takes it off the natural feature of the world is. He said precludes the argument of his framework and natural hence the consequentials. The mental states of pleasure or pain are rejected goods should respect to maximize, minimize, because any even the rejection or intrinsic word rejection of our subject experiences also links to his framework because if we were looking specifically for a reason, that means we only would reason the same way that Nagel explains Nagel. Sensory pleasure is good to pain no matter who they are. Might be suggestive version to pain to use the phobia having nothing to do with the exercise liability of pain is loving word and grad, but hate is something you see any reason for. Only even though he hates feeling as much as the rest of us, it rolls seems to say we can't just regard the non-impression to the conscious and collect illusion we cannot with the most immediate subject by judgment make concerning the conscious our own consciousness. No object view can ever change the boss overall subject authority in such cases. Thus, the criteria is maximize protection of rights, second government, and the actor's primary responsibility is to its citizens. This precludes any system of equality or freedom because we first have to protect the well-being of citizens. That is how the status come into question. Canon. Government's primary application to the national the interest of national society represents the interest of national society, whereas the government has to concern itself with the well-being of the people, the rights of the very existence of national state, question rights from the status of national sovereignty and enjoys. And extinction arguments will always preclude his framework because living is a prerequisite for the discord of his framework to be true ethics and be morally binding because no undefined obligations to. And even if we look to the will of the people, the will of the people in terms of our system of freedom will always be based off some side of rationality, some sort of reason, off the AC, rationality devolves in the consequentials of brain, establish the moral fact we value, consequentials of greed at all. We have collected brain imaging data suggesting emotional and cognitive process computing for control behavior. We have found a response on limits brain reach associated with cognitive control exhibit brain activity when people being framed for the promotion of best overall consequences exhibit increased activity parts of brain associated with higher level cognitive function. A is the uniqueness. Obama has the upper hand of the debt ceiling by poll cap is key per 9-9. Republicans are saying members expectation out of the debt limit showdown of the GOP members as the House will be able to prevent the devolving obligation has found not to be ransom to ensure the U.S. can meet its obligations. Our number of demands for rank and file Republicans have urged leaders to make sure they're genuinely complicated. The battle Republicans will have a hard time extracting concession chain whenever Obama helped firmly refuse to negotiate a debt limit. Republicans boldly agreed to suspend the debt ceiling without substantial concessions. And the average trade-off with Congress' ability to avert the shutdown to you, he has a momentum and will, but need literally every hour to get it done. James 9:13. More time for negotiation vote. Regular Republicans who recall their party was blamed for the shutdown earnestly want to avoid a repeat law. Makers will need literally every hour additional time for Republicans more need exact goal last year. On the back of one legislative strategy for continuing to work with their members. Also, he's specifically linked into this argument because he's that he defends the implementation of democracy as a whole. That means that he has to be in the United States because A is the most predictable, and he gave two reasons for this. First is the nation in which we live in. Actually, the majority of the top literatures specific to whether or not it would work in terms of Utah. Also, it would destroy all the negative grounds in terms of politics if we didn't look to the United States also implementing it. There are two links. First, compulsory voting kills political capital. Republicans are against compulsory voting. They want to win elections. Time rights. Republicans will oppose mandatory voting for the same reason they push new voter IDs to win vision wins. And wisdom says the more people vote, the worse the GOP does. And it's empirically proven in Pennsylvania economist rights. Democrats are ready to convince voter suppression is precisely for Republicans are up to be a new law that requires voters to show up to identity card. The idea is in prime trying to those voters are most likely to lack official ID, namely low income black and Hispanic residents. The Republican majority told that they're going to allow Governor Romney to win the state of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is almost two states racially diverse. Philadelphia and then the large conservative rural country in 2008. Obama won Pennsylvania with some 620,000 votes, almost 600,000 of them from Pennsylvania. And this will destroy the U.S. and global economy. Davidson 910. If the debt ceiling is lifted, the government won't pay interest in terms of bonding and insurance, sovereignty, ultimate national and financial disaster, the isolated national crisis of the global system willing to enter a new era. There is less trade growth, a large self-imposed financial disaster in history. Investment in America's an unstable investment in T-bonds. The government desperate to hold on to its interest, but also pay interest rates for the higher, which would put a clamp on all trade and spending. And this means nuclear war. Freiberg and Schoenberg. There are consequences of the collapse of the world's financial architecture. America have enjoyed being at the center. Foreign policy knowledge, the multiplying Al Qaeda, Iran, North Korea, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. All give concern the sheiks of the 30s when global finance comes to halt you become reckless with a nuclear waste, aftershocks and financial crisis, and use of nuclear obsolescence and cause the station rust. Nuclear weapons against this one leave an art, they'll destroy self and weapons, and culture means the nuclear weapons are no longer last result of how culture is for itself, for self-destruction as the ideology, tuned to the Pacific nuclear holocaust killed our life. AC. First off, the what evidence one is puts them into a double bind. Either A's evidence is specific to individuals, so they have to look at the individual medical arguments, copy and C, or B is not specific to individuals. Does make sense in terms of governmental actor because individuals are different in terms of groups. And off the furthermore, two. I'm aware of myself whenever I know that I'm alive. That means another reason for extinction. First, whenever we're aware of the government, whenever people protect individual citizens, that's the only way that the government is aware of individual citizens. For this would always hold action in terms of the government because the government, and if one individual is being violated in terms of freedom, that means their system of freedom would go away. Also, the Wood 2 and Newhouser. One. We recognize the concept of utilitarian, the majority rules. That means whenever we look to our individual freedom, we have to look to what violates the majority. Then, go to the basic principle. First, turn it. Low voter turnout and signifies contempt with the government. Rookie 8. Low voter turnout signifies contempt with the government. For example, Albania in 1990. Albania had high voter turnout in 90% of the United States. Had 47% turn on 1996% of the election. Election in late 1990s. Albania in 1996, which was devastated by national riots. 2. Pollution of polls. We're out 12. Numbers alone do not have credibility favoring democracy. It does not mean that it allows everyone's voice. Rather, a reason against democracy driving people to the polls will be nothing to improve the quality of our democratic lives. People do not take it seriously. What makes democracy preferable is the empowerment of its citizens. So the choice. Third, we can't compel speech or violence for religious beliefs. Math through 3. The first amendment comes to both the right to speak and the right not to speak. Of course, the right to resist compelled expression cannot be forced for individual citizens and Jehovah's Witness religious beliefs. It is allowed certain speech. The government may not be able to compel speech. Or turn. Well, the government has the checks on power making, voting, bolstering, and giving into state power and coercion. It moves us towards an authoritarian state. Step 1. Voting by vouchers is a process by which citizens delegate powers to the government to bolster vote when large numbers of people leave uninformed and turn a decision on crucial points. This would constitute trivial loss of freedom, and over time moves in the direction of tyranny. No one should support policy designed for people to be free. This turns out because that means we no longer need government.
Ready? Yes. Why does extinction link to the affirm?
Okay, so a couple reasons. First, the underview arguments don't matter because the arguments I made in my speech. That was that.
Sure. So let's talk about those arguments you made. Yeah. So why do they link to it?
Okay, so the first argument came off by framework. Right, explains how in order for your framework to actually be true, the discourse of your framework to matter, we first have to have those individuals within it. That means that extinction.
Okay, so this is just like people need to be alive to have freedom, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I may need to drink water in order to take a math test or write a painting. But does that mean my act of drinking water is more important than the beautiful painting I write or draw? It's like 10 o'clock. You get it.
Okay. First, I don't think drinking water will change that much in terms of your painting. But second,
what if I drop dead of dehydration?
Does that really be awful?
Does that mean drinking water
that's
has
especially
more
another
value?
reason that if you die, that means you can't paint the painting.
But does that mean that the act of painting is less valuable than the act of drinking water?
I'm saying that you will never be able to produce that painting.
Okay.
You'll be able to fulfill the obligation of painting
Sure.
if you die.
What are the other arguments and why you like
Okay, so there's a couple arguments. The first is the double bind argument, where I say that your evidence is either A, your evidence is specific.
Okay, I got that. What's the other one?
Okay. It's okay. The second argument is that we're aware of ourselves whenever we realize that we're alive, and we're aware of the.
So a plant is alive, right?
Yeah, it's alive.
But is a plant self-aware?
Wow. It doesn't really have a brain. We have to.
Exactly. So
we understand that as humans, whenever we recognize that we're alive, that's what gives us some sort of meaning. If we aren't alive, for example, I can't understand what happened in 1900 because I wasn't alive. But I do understand what's happening in 2013 because I am alive.
That's fine. Let's talk about the turns on the app. Rookie says that low turnout is the reason people are consenting to the system.
Or not consenting, but being content with the system.
Okay. What do you defend, by the way? Do you defend voluntary voting or status quo U.S.?
Is there something specific that you want me to defend as with an egg? I simply
voluntary
just defend
voting.
not. I'm sorry?
Voluntary voting, right?
I don't
No, you don't need like a counterpoint. I'm just like, so I know.
Wait, fine. I just defend not doing the affirmative case,
Okay.
not having
So let's
any
talk.
increase in
Yeah,
birth.
let's talk about Brookie that says people are consenting to these systems. Do you answer the analysis?
It's not consenting.
They're showing content with
yeah,
the system.
there you go.
Okay, so if a slave is content with his master because that master is nice, does that mean the slave is free?
Okay. You are conflating two individual things. First, you believe that whether or not the individual is content is something that matters in terms of whether or not he's free. Those are two different, separate things. But we can give another analogy, such as another analogy